wanna take it slow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time.
What's up, you guys? Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm sharing my first impressions of 4 different products that I picked up recently, new makeup releases from Sephora that I picked up. And we're starting off with the LANCOME Care and Glow Foundation. I have mine in the shade 510 Neutral. And as you can see, it's going on, spreading out really nice. I usually only use like about 2 pumps of foundation. For this one, I did have to go in with 3. But to me, it did give really nice coverage, this foundation. A nice radiant glow from the skin as well. So I do like the way that it applied. The only thing about this foundation, it is heavily fragrance. Like, I find like this one is way more fragrance than the original TEINT IDOLE foundation was, which that is one of my holy grail foundations. I have I'm on my 2nd bottle of LANCOME TEINT IDOLE. It is one of my favorites. So when they came out with this one, I definitely wanted to get on with it. The next product that I'm trying out is this Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer. Now, I did not like the texture of this concealer at all, and you'll see as I'm applying it, I end up going over it again because it had like little to no coverage. And I know it said ethereal light, so to me that meant like it would be more of a radiant concealer as opposed to light coverage. But it definitely gives me light coverage, not even medium, because I did build it up. And you'll see I end up building it up again even later on in the video. So yeah, this concealer is not necessarily one that is a fave of mine, but you'll hear later on in the video when I do talk about that concealer. I'll definitely be giving you my thoughts on all the products that we'll be using. I think this product here at this point is no stranger to my channel. This is the NYX WONDERSTICK bronzing stick that they have, and I really do enjoy it. I've been using this most recently in like the last couple of videos. I've been talking about this stick. So while I let that concealer sit there, try to get a little bit more coverage, I'll go ahead and blend out that contour first. And then I'm just gonna flip the sponge over on the other side and blend out that concealer as well. I do like the glow that the concealer gives me, but again, it doesn't give me a lot of coverage, which is why you see me going in with another layer of the concealer, just trying to get a little bit more coverage out of it. And then I even concentrate it more with a brush. Alright, so I let it sit. It's been sitting for about 5 minutes. The foundation a little longer than the concealer. The concealer is actually not creasing in my lines. I see a little bit on this side, which I haven't set with powder yet. So I'm just going to take my sponge and go back. And then get those creases out. And then I'm going to set underneath. I also want to take the sponge and go all around, just to make sure everything is nicely blended like I normally do. Take up any excess product. Since I'm using a new concealer, I'm going to take my MCGRATH powder. Okay, so that is my whole T-zone area set, basically. Today I'm going to take my SEPHORA MICROSMOOTH powder, and I'll use that to set the foundation. Because it's not too heavy, like a heavy foundation kind of powder. It's just a nice dust in the powder just to like I said, set the foundation. So there we have it. The foundation is now set. We're gonna light dusting the powder all over. The concealer, I don't think it gives that much coverage. I can still see a little bit of darkness above my mouth and also in the corners, but it's okay because I'm going to work. It ain't that serious. I picked up a mini of this Benefit, what is it called? Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil. You guys know I love the Precisely My Brow. I just finished up a Precisely My Brow last week. And I actually do have more, but being that I picked up that mini, I want to try it out. So let's see here. I believe the full size does have a spoolie on the other side, but this one doesn't. So I'm just going to brush through with this Mented spoolie. When I swatched this pencil the other day, it went so smooth, so I'm excited about this. I feel like I haven't used a pencil in forever, so I'm used to like smaller strokes. But this is doing a good job at filling in for sure. It's just that outline. I don't know if I can get that as precise, like Precisely My Brow would. Okay, so my brows are done. They look definitely fuller, nicely filled in. They're not so precise, but I'm not mad at it. Perfect color. I picked up shade 4, which is their warm deep brown. I usually use either 4 or 4.5 in the Precisely My Brow. I'm not going to add like powder, bronzer, or anything, but I do have this new highlighter stick from WESTMAN ATELIER. This is my first WESTMAN ATELIER product. This is their Petite lit up highlighter stick, and this is in the shade BRULEE. So here's what the packaging looks like. So cute, and it's just a petite little highlighter. So I'm just gonna rub my fingers here and just add some highlight. I'm doing it on this side so you guys can see. This is not a new blush. This is the HUDA GloWish Cheeky Vegan. Oh, this is in Berry Juicy. I love this blush, guys. So I just want to add a little bit of blush because I'm not putting any powder, bronzer, anything. So just a little blush will bring everything together with the cheeks because I did that cream contour, bronzer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I wanted to wear this shirt today. I had to put on a daggone tank top underneath because the button is gapping, you know, there's big boob problems, but let's go ahead and finish off. The last new product that I want to try out today is this DIOR, Rouge Dior Forever Liquid Transfer Proof Matte Liquid Lipstick. I got mine in the shade 200 Forever Dream, and that is what that looks like right there. I'm going to put a lip liner. I don't want to alter the color too much, so I'm going in with the Makeup by Mario lip liner in Travis. This is like a matte cork. Like a nice neutral brown. It's super close to my skin tone color too. Gonna apply the liquid lipstick now. Super thin formula. It's like a rosy tone nude. We'll see how that dries down, but I think that matches really well with the blush that I put on anyway. So I don't know if it goes so much with the red shirt that I have on, but you know, it's all good. Let me scoot down so you can see the full look. Okay, there we go. So far so good with the LANCOME. I like the way it looks. I have a little bit of radiance to the skin. My skin is nice and plump just because of the skincare. I've been loving the way my skin has been feeling. So when your skin feels good and looks good, I feel like your foundation is going to look good. Your makeup on top is going to look good. So I'm enjoying this foundation so far. The WESTMAN ATELIER highlighter is very natural. I'm happy I got to try it in a mini. But I do like the color of it, and it goes really well with the blush that I put on today as well. Too Faced concealer, not sure if I'm going to end up liking that, and then I do feel this Dior lipstick drying down. I'm gonna do a wear test today so you guys can see how this wears. I will be at work, so I'm gonna have my mask on, so I do anticipate this not staying, but this is supposed to be a pretty long wearing foundation. Ooh, I'm excited about this lip though. Let's see, can we build it up? Because it is a little sheer. It's a little sheer. Let's see if I can build it up a little bit. So it's definitely buildable. Nothing's crumbling when I try to do that second layer. Just going back in with the lip liner a little bit. So I was able to build it up. No crumbling. Looks good. Feels good. I'm excited, guys. So yeah, stay tuned. See how everything worked out for me towards the end of my workday. It's going on 3:30. It's 3:24. And so that means it's been about 7 hours since I had this on. I took my mask off and you can clearly see the line of demarcation with my mask. So everything down here is basically like gone. My mask ate it up. My mask shows the proof. Now I will say that I am not a fan of this Born This Way concealer. I have the OG, the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer compared to this ethereal light concealer. I don't know if you can see the creasing up underneath my eyes, but my eyes was tearing, so I can't hold it. I can't 100% say it's just the concealer, but also even before I left, above my mouth, I didn't see the coverage that I normally look for. The multi-use definitely gives it to me, but this one, not so much, so I don't know how I'm feeling about the concealer. As far as the foundation, I do like the shade match. It may look a little deeper than my skin, but to me, these are the kind of foundations I go for. I do prefer to go a little bit deeper, and I usually just drag it down my neck so it doesn't look like I have a mask on. But I think it is a pretty good match. And again, mine is in the shade 510, which I have 510. I'm going to squirt one out here because I want to compare this 510. I want to compare it to the original TEINT IDOLE so you can see the difference in the two. The original TEINT IDOLE is definitely a thicker formula than this one. You can see this one actually running down my hand. And it is just a hint deeper. I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure this is 510. But I just want to make sure. Yeah, 510 suede and 510 neutral. It is two different shades. You can see, even in the bottle, you can see that. I just went with the foundation shade that I know in LANCOME. The other new products that I tried was the Benefit Brow Pencil, and I do like it. It lasted. My brows look nice and full and fluffy, so I do like that. And then lastly was this WESTMAN Atelier highlighter, which I still see the highlighter there on my face. Yeah, I do like the shade of highlighter, so I have no complaints about that. So yeah, just a quick rundown and look at what my face is looking like 7 hours later. Oh, wait, the lip. Forgot to tell you guys, the Dior lip product. What was it? I have the box here. I still have it in my bag. But this Dior Rouge Forever Liquid. I feel like it's focusing more on my background. Sorry about that. But I did want to tell you about the lipstick as well. I did end up layering this 3 times, and with that third layer, I do feel a little bit of crustiness, but as you can see, the color did last. I don't find it to be like a super saturated, opaque kind of shade, so maybe it was just the color that didn't work for me. I do like it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I would rather prefer a little bit more saturation, a little bit more pigmentation with this lip product, and especially since I laid it 3 times. I mean, you can still see it. Nothing rubbed off. It doesn't even look like faded away, anything like that. It's really comfortable on the lips. My lips stick together just a little bit. Nothing that feels tacky or sticky, anything like that. That bothers me when I talk. So this is a keeper. I'm definitely going to keep this one as well. Maybe I'll try it with different lip liners. Maybe if I do a deeper brown than the brown that I used before, like I used today. But I didn't want to mess up the color, just so you guys can see what the color looks like on me. Again, this one is in the shade 200 Forever Dream. But yeah, all product details will be listed and linked down in the description box below. So check it out if you're interested. I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think about the products that I picked up. Are you interested in any of these products? You're going to stick with the original TEINT IDOLE because it is bomb. I don't really have complaints about this foundation either. It does give me a nice glow and it makes my skin look nice and healthy. So I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely hanging on to that. But unfortunately, I think this concealer I'm not one to take things back, but I think I'm going to have to take this back because I'm really not a fan of it. It's a thinner formula, which I do like thinner formula concealers, which is why I wanted to try it out. But unfortunately, it didn't work out this time, but it's all good. That's life. You can't like it all, right? Thanks so much, guys, for tuning into this video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you have any thoughts about the products that I tried out today, I'm going to go ahead and pop up some of my recent videos on the screen for you guys for you to check out. Just in case you missed a couple of uploads, if you're new, I would love for you to join the K-Squad. Hit my face here. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to catch each and every one of you on the next video. Until next time, y'all, stay blessed. Later, guys.